How do I find a handwriting expert near me? So, no matter which city you live in, there is a forensic handwriting expert or a expert witness that serves your area. Now, since COVID, a lot of testimonies can be done on Zoom. So, you may be able to hire someone more qualified in a city near you. However, the misbelief is that you need a handwriting expert near you. So, let's walk through that and see what kind of handwriting expert you do need, because I can help you decide if you need to get someone local or you need to get the best that you can afford, and maybe that person's in another city. So a forensic handwriting expert is also called a certified forensic document examiner. Forensic document examiner. That's the term that actually the attorneys look for. The judges qualify you as a forensic document examiner. The word handwriting expert is a general catch-all term, which generally means someone's an expert at looking at handwriting, but that can get confused a little bit with the psychology aspect. But if you're dealing with a forgery or something in court, you want a document examiner. So that's the keyword you want to look for. Obviously, if you're watching this video, reading this article, you found one. I've been doing this for 25 to 30 years, and I have a team of people, other certified document examiners that work with us in different cities around the country that help serve the entire US and a lot of foreign countries. So finding a certified expert or finding a forensic document examiner near you really has to do with searching and making a few phone calls and asking some key questions. So here's the key questions. Is once you find a list of people that perceive to be qualified, you don't know if they're qualified, you need to ask some questions. How many times have you gone to court? What's your training? What's your basis of opinion? How long have you done this? And then is there any time when a judge has not found you qualified? That's an important question, because if somebody's been to court 10 times, but they actually only got qualified 5 times, it means there's something fishy on their resume. Maybe their curriculum vitae is not quite as good. Maybe their mentor was not quite as good. So there are experts that put themselves out there as experts, but they never really finish their training. We run something called the International School of Forensic Document Examination. We've had hundreds of students over the year, and we've had many of them quit for whatever reasons. Life gets in the way. Some of them are out there working. They never got finished. They never got certified. And I'm not going to tell you their names, because there's other people that also said, hey, this would be a good business. I'm going to help with mortgage loans, but they're not qualified. So be mindful that you want someone that is court qualified. They actually have the resume. And when you talk to them or talk to their assistants, you can say, hey, I'd like to see your CV. I'd like to see, a CV means curriculum vitae. It's like a resume in the legal industry. And so one of the easiest ways is go to one of the directories. Handwritingexperts.com is a directory that I list myself on and some of our people. You can also call our office. We will refer you to somebody in another city if it's required. But I will tell you, here's when you want somebody local or semi-local. If you are dealing with a trust and a will, then in most cases, you'll need the expert to go to court, schedule an appointment with the clerk at the probate department, and look at that will and testament with a microscope, with a scanner, with light boxes, with tools that you don't have. So as much as it's great that you take a picture with your iPhone, that may not be good enough to create a reliable testimony on whether or not that last will and testament is authentic or not. However, if you don't have a wet signature and you don't have a will and testament, you could get someone from New York to help you with your California case. You can get someone from Michigan to help you with your Texas case. It's not so important that they have geographically. About half of our cases are done with high resolution scans, PDF files, and we write reports, and we never even meet the client face to face. We have attorneys that work from LA, Dallas, Miami, New York. They love working with us. It's just that they don't have a case where we have to go physically look at a document. I'm actually recording this now from San Diego, California, and there was a case with a will and testament which required me traveling to San Diego to look at, 50 pages of a last will and testament, as well as the other trust documents. That's required because in that case, there was not only the handwriting in question, but the paper in question, the paper holes, the age of the paper. Was something swapped out? Was it not swapped out? So there's a lot of things that can be seen in person that you couldn't see on a scan or photocopy. And of course, those cases, they're much more expensive. If you have a case that is worth $1 million, it makes sense to spend $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 for an attorney and expert witness. However, if you're fighting over $100 increase in your rent, it's not worth the money. You can't do it that way. So really, when you talk about how to find a handwriting expert, you probably have to have a conversation with someone like myself or someone that's very educated, any staff member in any reliable forensic handwriting office can help you sort through what you need. And what you need will also dictate how long it takes and how much it costs. Prices these days range from a few $1,000s to $10,000 or $20,000, depending on how complicated your case is. So there's really no easy answer of like, hey, how much does it cost? Well, it kind of depends. So find a handwriting expert near you. Start here. If you found this video, you're probably on the website. Go to handwritingexperts.com. Look at that directory. Go to Handwriting Expert USA. That's one of the main websites where you can contact our office. We will refer you and give you an unbiased referral about your case and what you can do to win and what you can do to help someone like me or our people help you solve the mystery. What is the truth of this document? And that's what real expert witnesses do with integrity. My name is Bart Baggett. I'm glad you watched. Hit like, subscribe for more information about the legal profession and forensics.